I think the expectations may be a little higher for the Wizards given their run last year. Adam, what do you expect out of the Wizards this year? Do you expect them to go deeper in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think they could make the Eastern Conference Finals. I love Paul Pierce. I think Paul Pierce is just perfect for that team. He can give them some sort of. Last year they didn't have the guy who could just take the ball and just give them some points without a lot of effort. I think he can do that. I think Gortat is not a lot of teams in the East have that weapon down low. And I think they are, if not the best backcourt, like Beal said yesterday. They're one of the best backcourts for sure. So I think their young team is going to get better and added a great piece in Pierce. And I'm going to say they're going Eastern Conference Finals.
That backcourt question is a tiebreaker for another show down the road for sure.
All
right, Scott, give me your expectations for the Wizards.
I think Eastern Conference Finals is a legitimate goal. I think Cleveland, for good reason, probably the favorite to win. But you never know how a team that has such expectations is going to gel and come together, and whether they're going to fold under those expectations and pressure. So I think there's no reason that the Wizards can't be right there with Chicago for the #2 seed in the East. I mean, who knows if Derrick Rose is going to stay healthy. You talked about the Beal Wall backcourt. That alone, if they can avoid injuries, I mean, they went into the playoffs last year overcoming a lot of injuries. If they can stay healthier this year, I think Eastern Conference Finals and giving Cleveland a run for their money is a legit goal.
Yeah, I think Eastern Conference Finals is pretty doable. Probably finish second or third in the East with 47, 49 wins. I mean, if there's one team that's poised to take a big step with most of the players that they have instead of someone like Cleveland that got the best player in the league, I mean, I definitely think that the Wizards are one of them. You can see probably them take a big step forward this year.
You mentioned in the last 20 seconds we have, who gets the last shot for this team in close games down the stretch?
I think if it's a step play, I think it's Pierce.
Yeah.
Pierce, really?
Yeah.
Pierce?
I think Beal.
It's got to be Beal or Pierce, probably.
Well, I mean, Pierce can create his own shot from nothing whenever he wants to. I think Beal can do that a little bit. I think he's a little bit more of a catch and shoot guy now. Still, would you guys?
Yeah.
Seems like, but I don't know. So I guess it depends on like if it's like if they're doing like an inbounds play for Beal, he can do that. I think. But
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
it's
if
a
you're
good
just
problem to have.
throwing the ball to one guy and say go get us points, I think it's Pierce.
Right. Let's move, guys. I mentioned that we caught up with some of the Wizards yesterday at Media Day to get their thoughts on the expectations for the season.
Just winning. That's the big thing, and building a team and making it a team with all the new guys and all the young players and all the old players.
Definitely a playoff team this year. We're expected to get back to the playoffs and go from there.
Hopefully to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Last year we got to the second round. We came up short to a great Indiana team, but hopefully this year we can get past that point and give over that hump and make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and then go from there.
I hope we're going to be a champions. I hope we're going to go as far as possible. I hope we're going to, be a good team, and hopefully we're going to have fun playing basketball.
Win, and more winning.
All right, so pretty cliched answers there, but at least you heard Eastern Conference Finals from Beal and you heard championship from Gortat, so they're thinking big. So